An entry in Maria Valtorta's notebooks of 1944, on June the 29th of that year. I here relate the words spoken yesterday and placed at the end of the singular piece of work which my Lord has had me do and whose purpose I still do not know. Jesus says, "Out of love for obedience and truth, you've been heavily punished for not having wanted to follow the inner voice and the words of your director. But if the punishment lasts, the sin has been annulled by the very cause which led you to offer resistance. You have acted for a loving reason, and love covers sin and destroys it. Do not do so any more, though. Above the voices of any kind is mine, and that of the one who speaks to you in my name. And these should always be listened to. You have acted like a heedless child, but since I am just, I calculate the attenuating circumstances and look at the loving reason, which even if human is still love, and I shall be able to draw good even from this error of yours. Go in peace." By the way, I must interject there. I do not know what it is she's done. I'm just dipping back into this diary which I read years ago, and there may be a context in previous entries, but I can't say what it is right now. Anyway, that's not the subject of this video. Later, Jesus says, "Every living being and everything about the living dies and vanishes, never to return. Joy, sorrow, health, illness, and life are episodes which come and dissolve sooner or later, and do not come back in that form ever again. Joy or sorrow, health or illness may return in other forms and with other faces, but that specific joy, that specific sorrow, that illness, and that health never return. It is a thing of the moment. When that moment is over, another moment like it will come, but that one, never again. And life? Oh, life, once over, never returns. You are given an hour of eternity, a moment of eternity, to conquer eternity. Have you never considered that this motif could be applied to the parable of the money Luke speaks about? That's Luke 19, verses 11 to 27. You are given one coin of eternity. The Lord entrusts it to you and says, 'Go. Do business with your coin until I return.' And on his return, or rather, your return to him, he asks you, 'What did you do with the coin you received?' And the faithful servant can happily respond, 'Here you are, my king. With this coin of eternity, I did this work and that one and that other one. And not by my calculation, but through the word of an angel, I know I've earned 10 times as much.' And the Lord says to him, 'Well done, faithful servant. Since you have been faithful in a small matter, you shall have power over 10 cities. And in your case, you shall reign here, where I reign for eternity, at once, for you have worked as much as you could.'" Another, when called by God, will say, "With your coin I did this and this. You see, my king, what is written about me." And I shall say, "Enter as well, for you have worked as much as you could."